another explosive blame game in the Gaza conflict. Hamas says Netanyahu is starving hostages to death. Netanyahu fires back, calling Hamas the real Nazis, and caught in the middle, innocent lives again. Hi, this is Samaksh Namdev and you are watching Free Press Journal. And today we are talking about the most heartbreaking and dangerous part of this Israel-Hamas war, the hostage crisis. But this time it's not just about negotiations, it's about accusations of slow murder. Both sides, Israel and Hamas, are blaming each other for starving the hostages. And they are using shocking words, even historical comparisons. So who is saying what and what's really happening? Hamas released a statement accusing Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of deliberately letting the hostages die by blocking food, water and medicine in Gaza. They said Netanyahu's policies are not just political, they are lethal. By cutting off humanitarian aid to Gaza, they claim Israel is killing both Palestinians and hostages. And here's the dangerous twist. Hamas says Netanyahu is doing this to shift blame back to them if hostages die. In other words, Hamas says we are keeping them alive. It's Israel that's starving them. These are extremely serious charges, not just a failure to protect lives, but an international sacrifice. But Netanyahu did not stay quiet. In fact, his counterattack was even more explosive. He compared Hamas to Nazis by saying the Nazis hid their crime. Hamas films them and celebrates. The Nazis starved Jews. Hamas is starving Israelis, including children. This quote has gone viral in Israel and the West.
אזרחי ישראל היקרים, כמוכם גם אני הזדעזעתי אתמול. ראיתי את סרטוני הזוועה של הבנים היקרים שלנו, רום ואביתר. צלצלתי למשפחות, חיבקתי אותם בשמי ובשם רעייתי, גם בשמכם. תראה אותם נמקים בצינוק. אבל המפלצות של החמאס שעוטפות אותם, להם יש זרועות אבות בשר. יש להם כל מה שהם צריכים כדי לאכול. הם מריבים אותם כמו שהנאצים הריבו את היהודים. וכשאני רואה את זה, אני מבין בדיוק מה החמאס רוצה. לא רוצה עסקה. הוא רוצה לשבור אותנו. באמצעות סרטוני הזוועה האלה, באמצעות תעמולת הזוועה השקרית שהוא מפיץ בעולם. אבל אנחנו לא נשבר. אני מתמלא בנחישות עוד יותר חזקה. לשחרר את בנינו החטופים, לחסל את החמאס, להבטיח שעזה לא תהווה יותר איום על מדינת ישראל.
Netanyahu insists that Hamas is to blame for hostage suffering. He states Hamas has rejected every deal and is using the hostages as human shield. And he adds, aid convoys can't reach safely because Hamas controls the tunnel and block access. So now, let's talk facts. What's really going on? The hostages. Over 100 Israelis and foreigners are still being held in unknown location in Gaza. Aid into Gaza has slowed down massively. Some convoys make it, many don't. The World Health Organization says the entire areas are now in famine-like condition. And while Hamas and Israel argue, families of hostages are begging both sides. Stop the politics. Just save the people. This is not just about food or war. This is about a total collapse of human trust. Both sides are accusing each other of the worst crime, letting people die slowly. And while politicians speak into microphone, the hostages, the Israeli foreigner, old, young, are still in unknown basement without food, medicine, or hope. Whatever your politics, this is not justice. This is not defense. This is a failure of humanity. This said Samaksh Namdev, signing off with a reminder to stay always safe. Thank you for watching.